Hi friends, welcome to Cindy's Corner. It's the end of my work week and I'm going to kick back and relax. I'm going to make myself a snack and a beverage and I'm going to take you guys along with me. We are in the dog days of August and it is hot and there is plenty of seasonal yummy things out there for us to make a treat for ourselves. So one of the things that's out at the produce store is peaches. So we're going to make a Peach Basil Caprese Skewers. Okay, so what I've got here, of course I got my peaches and I've got some fresh basil here. I've got some little bocconcini mozzarella balls. They come in a container like this and it's filled with water. Now you can get this size, which is, they say this is the cherry size. And they also have something smaller called the mozzarella pearls. So if you want to make a smaller appetizer, and a lot of them, maybe that will be the one for you. And we're going to also include some prosciutto with this, some yummy prosciutto. And we're going to put on bamboo skewers and we're going to drizzle some balsamic glaze over top. That is so good. This is just such a yummy thing. Okay, so let's get started. So basically, once you prep everything, I'll just caution you that the mozzarella is packed in water, so you want to make sure that you dry them off. So that's what I've done here. Okay, and we'll get our skewer. So here's these cute little bamboo skewers with a little knot on top. You can get these on Amazon. So what I'm going to do is I would cut your chunk of peach similar to the same size as your mozzarella. Okay, you could do it a chunk like this, or you could do a slice. So up to you. You kind of decide how you want to do it. I'm going to do these chunks. So basically, what I'm going to do is take my skewer. I'm going to run it through my peach. No, actually, I'm going to do it the other way. Let's see, I want the peach on the bottom. So we're going to take okay, so what I wanted to do was to wrap, depending on the size of your leaf, I want to wrap my basil into, let's see, should I have the peach on top? Maybe we should have the peach on top. Okay, so you can kind of figure it out as you go. So I'm going to put the peach. Okay, then we're going to take a bit of prosciutto and I cut this one piece into like 6 pieces and you're just going to kind of roughly roll it up almost like a little bit of a ball, and then you're going to skewer that, and then we're going to take our mozzarella that is wrapped with the basil leaf and put that on the skewer. Okay, so there we go. Now you can let me get my plate over here, serving platter. Okay, so this is how it looks on the plate. Okay, that looks nice. All right, so it's just to kind of, you know, build the thing together. Now maybe we'll experiment with putting the mozzarella on first. So again, if you have a large leaf, you can wrap your mozzarella in around, okay, like that. Then we're going to take a bit of the prosciutto, roll it up into like a little package, like that. Put that there, skewer that, and then we're going to put your peach there. Okay, so there we go. All right, so so on my plate here, I'm going to have some going one way and some the other. That's fine. You can kind of play. You can make them all different. Okay, so let's go back to the mozzarella and basil on top. Skewer that. We're going to take a piece of the prosciutto. You're just going to fold this up into like a little packet, okay? It's just remember, it's just a little bite. And we're going to skewer our peach. Okay, now I have actually 2 pieces. I sliced 1/2 a peach up into 8 slices, and then I cut them all in half. And I'm putting 2 little pieces on each one. But you know, you can make them chunkier, or like I said, you could use a whole slice if you wanted to. Just depends on what you like. Okay, this is going to be so delicious. Okay, here we go. Another skewer. Put that right through. Okay, now I take my prosciutto. I'm going to fold it up. Don't forget to remove the paper. Don't want to be eating that. Okay, put that there. And then put our peach slice through it. Okay, so now I've got these onto my plate. So it looks like this. Okay, and now basically all we're going to do is drizzle it with the balsamic glaze. So let me move some of this stuff away. Oh, also, how do you get the pit out? I would take like a spoon like this, okay, and just kind of get your spoon in there on either side of it, okay, and now it's just gonna pop out, okay. That's the quick way to do it. Okay, so let's put this stuff away. Okay, and then the prosciutto, well, I think I have to have a little bit. That was so good. Okay, let's put this, what's left, over here. I can make more later. Okay, now we have our plate. Okay, now I'm going to get my balsamic glaze. This stuff is really good drizzled over caprese salads, of course, but any kind of salad is nice. So if you want to have a nice finishing touch, your balsamic glaze would be a nice thing. Okay, so I'm just going to drizzle this over. So you want to make sure that it gets, whoops, that one got a lot. Okay, alrighty, so there we go. So there is our Peach Caprese Skewers. Yum, I can't wait to dig into that. Okay, I'm going to put this on the table and then we're going to get started on our beverage. Okay, so now since we did something with basil, we're going to make a cocktail with basil. So we're going to be making a Basil Vodka Gimlet. Okay, so when you go buy your basil, if you have a plant at home, great, because that's probably the best. But when you go buy basil, you know, it can be quite sandy. So you want to make sure when you bring it home that you rinse it all off, you know, kind of rub the leaves, make sure you get all the grit off. And you may have to pick through and, you know, pick out the leaves that are the best, which is what I did. Okay, so we're going to start with, here's our vodka. This gimlet is basically vodka, simple syrup, and lime juice. Okay, fresh squeezed lime juice. Now, if you want to cheat, you could probably make a gimlet with just vodka and some roses, sweet, and lime juice. I think that would work. But if you want to have a really refreshing drink, I think I would go and squeeze your fresh lime juice. Okay, so here we go. Now, let's see. Okay, so what we're going to add to our shaker is we're going to add this is 2 ounces of freshly squeezed lime juice. And then we're going to add 1 ounce of simple syrup. I actually made a sugar-free one here. Okay, now the recipe calls for 8 to 10 basil leaves. So I think that kind of depends on the size of your leaves. So you kind of figure out what you think is reasonable. So it could be even, I think 6. These are quite large, so I think like 6 leaves could be good. I'll throw another one in. Okay, then you take your muddler and you're going to press. I'm not going to like pound it. You're just going to press the basil into the liquid here, just to bruise it and help release some of the aromatics into your cocktail. Okay, and then I have put some ice into my glass, and I'm going to take that ice and put it into my shaker. So it's cooled off my glass, and now we're going to measure out 1 ounce of vodka. Now if you want to go for a larger amount of vodka, that's up to you. I like to make my drinks a little bit on the lighter side, so I go with a little bit less. But whatever floats your boat, that's great for you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you can already smell that. Okay, so let's get our shaker on top, and here we go. Remember, shake it till it's really cold. So when the whole thing is frosted up, you can tell that's cold. All right, let's put the top back on that. Now we're going to get our glass. You can tell it's still cold, chilled. We dump out the extra water. So we're going to strain our elixir into our glass. You may see little bits of basil in there. So to decorate it, I made a lime wheel. I took a little teeny piece of basil and I pushed it through. So poked a hole in there, pushed it through, and I'm just going to float that on top. Let's see if I can get that to sit right on top. Okay, and there we have it. So there is our Basil Vodka Gimlet. Let's get our appetizer and show you the whole thing. Okay, so there we have it. Okay, so we've got our Peach Caprese Skewers along with our Basil Vodka Gimlet. Cheers, you have a great weekend. Take care, and I will see you soon.